We're back, and the desk is a mess. That is because I literally just finished, I missed the garbage, swapping out motor. Let me see here. I ripped on it pretty good for our last couple minutes. Nice and cold. Alright, so I don't have the box. I think you saw it the other day. If you follow along, and you should, I put in the Hobbywing quick run. Let's see if I can find the box. It's the 2300. There it is. This is the one I got right here. First time ever installing a new motor into a crawler. Never mind anything else. No, I swapped one motor in one of the drift cars. A little bit different. Had the ESC in the back. This did not. This has it built right in, and I'll go over that. So for the millionth time, after tightening up my wires, I had to take this apart, unstrap all of the zip ties and tape I put on here to hide wires. Trying to keep this thing as neat and tidy as possible. So my motor wire here, that goes to my switch that I put up here. Nice and easy to get to. Yes, you have to take the body off. So I was contemplating sticking it deep down inside here on the inside so I could reach in and turn it on, but avoid, if I go into puddles, to raise that up as high as possible. So I wire loomed a lot of stuff. This one's kind of useless. It's got a dent in it. What the heck? Just an extra little piece of something, and I'm going to add a little piece of tape here at the end to keep it there, just so if it were to get snagged on something, it's going to tug on here. The main, I'll call it the brain stem here, of all the wires that runs up, I re-tagged into to run the wire here, and then everything's inside the box. I am going to probably do a loose strap type thing here to keep this, although I just had it wrapped around the plug here. Maybe I won't. That's pretty good. That ain't going anywhere. I have one extra port that I have a Y adapter on. That will be for the roof or the headlights and taillights. So that will be up out of the way. The switch for one of the other ones is wrapped in here. Unfortunately, there's no way to hide this. It's going to be tucked behind the body. Nice zip tie. Everything is as nice as can be. I still have to run one little piece of tape here to cover that up, and it's as clean as it's going to get. Got the light bar. I'm going to work on getting some metal up front here, I think. I did a quick test run and went through settings and watched some guy's video. I'll have to throw a shout in the video if I can find where it was, to what settings he recommended to start from. Like instant reverse, the neutral position, how sensitive it is, how much punch you get out of the beginning. This thing would make a great drifter. I haven't done a lot of videos showing us drifting around the floor here. This desk will come all the way up so you can see underneath it. But that thing with those tires on it, without a gyro or anything, just freaking ripped around here. Awesome for drifting. Fun. That could be an interesting option. But, oh, stupid commercial. Sorry, hold on. Alright, so we're pretty much done. The spur gear on the transmission or whatever it is here, I'm going to end up replacing that for sure. So it's metal on metal versus plastic. That will probably last a lot longer. And that's about it. I got some cool parts that I have printed that I'm working on. Waiting on some 1/10 scale bungee cords. I'm kind of mad because I should have printed something on this. Maybe the toolbox I'm going to print, I'll do something, and it comes off. So I'm actually going to 3D print a bunch of beer cans and put them on here, so if it happens to fall off and then spills them all over the place, I think that would be hysterical. So that, something I found for it that relates to 1/10 scale stuff I could not find to print, so I actually purchased it. It was like $7, but I think it's just going to add a level of hysteria. It's just totally funny. Something I did print that I cannot get over the level of detail, and this is with the 4mm nozzle, not even the 2, where I could really, really, really get down and dirty with the details. This is one little spot right here I have to just clean because that's where it had the little trees attached to it. But I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put this. But this came out. Looks like there's even a tape inside there. That is so badass. I'm working on an antenna for it and some other things, and I keep putting off the lights on there. Those are ready to go. But this thing, you can just touch 1% of the throttle and it just wiggles forward at the slowest, and then if you punch it, it hauls ass. I can't wait to see what it'll do outside. And then again, I got the program card, which I'm glad They had free shipping, and then I used a coupon code that was $10 off, and then I ended up purchasing this with it. So I have all my settings and stuff I can use. Very easy to use, very intuitive if you're new to it, not intimidating at all. You just click the item, and it goes through the 1 through 13, and then you change the value to what you want, and then you hit OK. You turn it off, and then unplug it after it's off, and all your stuff is saved, and you can bring it with you and do it on the fly. So this thing will be coming with me. Maybe I'll make a spot inside the bed. Yeah, that's another thing I printed. I printed a bed liner for it. This is why I love this hobby, and I'm glad I got a 3D printer and keep challenging myself, because it gives me the ability to be creative and customize and modify things. And then with the replica 1/10 scale stuff that I can find for this, I'm just absolutely loving it. I kind of wish it had see-through windows, because I was going to make a cab for it and just go that level of insanity, but not there yet. There may be different body, or because this is universal with these pins, I know they have a couple different bodies, so I might go that route just for an extra body. Who knows? But I want to make it function and actually climb and crawl the way that it should. So I'm going to test out the shocks, the Enduro shocks that I put on here, and see how they do. So far, so good for the little tiny bit I've used it. Nice and smushy. So that's it. You'll see me in the next one, and when I get all the lights in and whatever other things I want to do. LOL. LOL. Isn't that kids? That's a kid's thing, but it's funny, so I'm laughing out loud. Anyway, that's it. Try that again. Peace out.